We begin our live on the scene coverage for you on this developing story tonight, a story we've been following for you all day, and kicking us off here live from Brooklyn Park at this hour. And we see it's a very active scene still this evening as KTTC's Ryder Blair joining us. Ryder, what is the latest you are seeing there with those police lights right behind you tonight? Set the stage for us.
Yeah, Brock, roughly 200 yards past this police car here. The investigation is still ongoing at the residence of DFL House Speaker Melissa Hortman, where earlier today her and her husband Mark were found shot and killed inside of their home. As this investigation continues to develop throughout the rest of the night and has continued all day long, the suspect, who posed as a police officer during the two shootings, remains at large and is presumed to be armed and dangerous. Here's a recap from today's details of the investigation, as well as a neighbor who says he's grieving the loss of his two friends.
That we are continuing to work and follow up on that. We believe he's working to potentially flee the area.
At around 3 p.m. on Saturday, the Minnesota BCA identified the suspect of the two shootings as 57-year-old Vance Bolter. BCA Superintendent Drew Evans says the investigation led to Bolter's manifesto, including a list of 57 Minnesota lawmakers, all members of the DFL party.
Throughout the day, as you've been waiting and these teams have been out working out in the field, and they have been gathering more documents and information, so it would be premature for me at this point to really say exactly what the motivation might be from these writings, but we will be continuing to work on that and provide that information when we're able.
The FBI has now offered a $50,000 reward for any information leading to the arrest of Bolter, who is presumed to be armed and dangerous. Evans was asked during the presser if Bolter has any relation to the victims.
We are still exploring that. There's certainly some overlap with some, public meetings, I will say, with Senator Hoffman and the individual, but we don't know the nature of the relationship or if they actually knew each other.
After the conference, law enforcement lifted a shelter-in-place warning for residents within a 3-mile radius of Hortman's home. Her neighbor, John Sampson, has known the Hortman family for more than 20 years and says today is a sad day for all of Minnesota.
Well, good family, good parents. They raised two really nice children that are doing well now. They're growing up, as well as my middle daughter. And so, as far as what they've done there and what she's done in, as far as her public service and such, I think she was a very good representative for us.
Earlier this evening, I also stopped by DFL Senator John Hoffman's residence, who lives in a neighborhood roughly 5 miles northwest of Hortman's residence. And at the time when I showed up, that scene was clear. And per authorities, Senator Hoffman and his wife are in stable condition after undergoing surgery earlier today. Certainly a jaw-dropping scene of events for all of Minnesota and could be considered one of Minnesota's darkest days in history. We'll continue to bring you the latest developments from the scene at Hortman's house. Reporting live in Brooklyn Park, I'm Ryder Blair, KTTC News.
Ryder, we also appreciate that update you gave us here on the senator and his wife's conditions. That is new information that we were not aware of. So thank you. Reporting live for us tonight in Brooklyn Park.